Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Out here in the fields, I fight for my meals. I get my back into my living. I don't need to fight to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi guys, Jerry here. When I was 22, I showed my very first runway collection at Shanghai Fashion Week. Today, I want to share how that happened
Action always wins.
and how you can approach fashion design in a unique way
You have to be interested.
and what it really takes to put on a show.
You have to be the man in your relationship. And if you're the man,
Let's rewind to 2020. I've just finished my internships in the States, and after 2 years, I was finally back in Guangzhou. Honestly, I didn't know what to do next. So I was just wandering around Guangzhou and Shenzhen, checking out scenes, doing a bit of fashion research. Then a bro introduced me to the big man, May, the founder of Umamism. I had been a fan of their campaigns since high school. Super fun, super surreal, and weird in a good way. We clicked right away because we share the same humor and same sarcasm towards fashion. And then he tells me about his new project, Oyster, a high-end menswear line. And the first season has already presented in Paris. I was like, hell yeah, I'm in. I loved the vision and decided to join. For this collection, I already had a theme in mind, an old folktale. My inspirations came from two of my journeys in America, Lost Lake in Oregon and Area 51 in Rachel, Nevada, the homes of Bigfoot and aliens. It was my chance to go all in on my romantic side, yet twisted imagination part of the brain. I wanted to make a tasteful gorpcore brand. You know, as a straight man, I love hardcore product details, the true essence of apparel design. But I don't want to look boring and, dress like a robot. On my mood board, there's tons of images. Key references are Mardi Gras in New Orleans and some photographers' work like Diane Arbus, Untitled, Sally Main's Deep South, Gregory Crudson's Twilight, David Lynch's paintings, and all the movies based on Stephen King's novels, Stand By Me to be exact. You know, the missing kids is always a theme in these stories. And when I do research, I often lose control. So I found some real crime cases. And I actually went to some weird dog forums and found some kinky shit. I felt like I was about to get an invite from the island. Bruh. So the original concept that I had was extremely dark because I was too in the zone. It's about a child killer in the woods, and you can read it from the collection original title. That's when the lace came in, lace in techwear. I was too obsessed with lace at that time and couldn't find the perfect patterns in Guangzhou. So I called Shoma in Japan, the designer of last season. I was like, I need to find younger lace for kids. And the lace thing led us to push harder in our fabric selection to an extreme level. The sampling stage was insane. I want every single piece to be innovative. So I sort of like making these weird fabric mixes. Wool, lace, tech fabrics clashing each other's. Making outdoor uniforms for the summer camp. We source from Harris tweed, Italian Eco linen wool blend.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
And Japanese jacquard for pocket facings. Every zipper was Riri for the zip fetish dude. Buckles red from mountaineering's blue velvet padded, inspired by the life jackets on the lake, and all the cuts has to be curved and off so they look like lake monsters. But the Oysters production clashes with the domestic line. The main line had a massive production delay for the Chinese, 双十一 Chinese Black Friday sale on Taobao, and also a long ass Chinese New Year holiday where everything shut down. So the studio life was brutal. We only got to do the full fittings the night before flying to Shanghai. The set, the music, the styling all had to be done on site.
这已经是大概3米。
这是我们的宿舍吗？我的妈呀！
就这个，对，都行。The set design for this runway was a upside down blood red Christmas tree hidden in a rounded curtains, while our Shanghai team was figuring out how to get the trees done. The Guangzhou studio was still busy sewing the curtains, which was like, I don't know, like 100, 200 meter plus of fabric, and also the face mask for the models. It was so extreme, but luckily we pulled it off.
慢一点，谢谢大家。Slowly.
I have to do a shout out to the team. Mace, the boss, the big man, the masterful use of color, the god of colorways. Pierre's show direction was so precise and perfect. Kazaf and Guangzhou technicians and assistants, they made this opera-like show real. The background music you guys were hearing is the runway music. It was mixed by my friend Bet Wine. I selected a track list, then we locked ourselves in a tiny hotel room for like 4 days and just started cooking. Bet Wine even sampled the bird sounds from Shanghai street and my teeth grinding sound during my sleep. Oh my god. The curtain finally arrived in the morning of the show day. The sliding track actually worked. It scared us to death. I was prepared for the no surprise ending show. My only regret, not having one more week to get the styling and fit right. A lot of the innovations didn't fully present it well, I think. May was probably hoping I could just design more basics and maybe, chill the fuck out a little. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this story inspires you and gives you some new idea how to, be a designer and do your own show. And I'll see you in the next video.